Why aren't you doing it? Like, you know, you're supposed to make those calls. Why are you not doing it? You know, you're supposed to launch that course. Why is it not done? What are you waiting on? And that is the accountability piece, because everyone in life needs accountability. I mean, I think it's one of the reasons why you said everybody needs a coach, because all human beings perform at a higher level when we're being held to a standard than if we're just left to our own devices, regardless of how hard a worker you are. Now, even Michael Jordan had a coach. Steph Curry, great player, had a coach. Kobe Bryant, coach. Tiger Woods, coach. Even though they're already very good, may have beat everyone without a coach, but they still had a coach, because the highest level performers want to be held to a high standard. As the saying goes, when you raise the bar, you eliminate all the losers, but when you lower the bar, you lose the winners. Because high performing people want to be held to a standard, not only because it's going to keep them performing at a high level, but also because that high standard eliminates all the low performers who are not serious. And we know the law of association. You don't want to associate with low performers if you're a high performer. And the other thing is, when you lower the bar and you lower standards, high performers leave that environment because they want to be held to a standard. And they don't want to be in the same room with people who aren't putting in the same work. And this is the reason why a lot of high performers get frustrated with their teams or their staff or with their peers, because you all don't have the same standards that I have. So it's, especially if you work with ambitious people, you notice this all the time. And I have to talk some ambitious people off the ledge with dealing with their teams, because their teams don't have the same level of commitment that they have. So this whole accountability thing and implementation is all about just making sure that people are doing what they need to do and doing it in the right way and for the right reasons. So as I just said, sometimes the accountability is I have to tell a leader, hey, you can expect your team to have that type of commitment and show up early and stay late like you do, because they don't own the business like you do. All right. This is a job for them. It's a business for you. Those are two different things. And you have to learn to talk to your team in a certain way, understanding that they are not as bought in as you are. And you have to accept that. And if you need 20 people on your team who are as bought in as you are, good luck finding them. You're not going to find them. All right. So you have to work with the people that you have, and you got to meet them where they are, bring them to as far as they can go. And then you have to assess what you have and say, okay, here's where you need to pick up the slack. Can you do it or can you not? And that's what every leader needs to understand, especially ambitious people, and especially when you have a lot of people around you, is that expecting everyone to have your same level of commitment is generally a dream.